Hey y'all, what's up? JamiThatsMe here. Welcome back to the channel, honey, and welcome back to another review on Love and Hip Hop ATL. So let us go ahead and get right on in this review, okay? So Scrappy calls Mama D and tells her that he has anxiety and he's nervous because he don't know how much he gonna have to pay for them kids. At least that's what I'm saying, okay? He is headed to, I guess, mediation with Miss Bambi, trying to figure out, I guess, what he's gonna be paying, financially when it comes to the kids, and I guess her as a spouse or whatever the case is. So he has anxiety and he's nervous, and the reason why he's nervous is because he already ain't got it, and he don't want to find himself in yet another situation like he did with Miss Erica Dixon with their daughter Imani. And my thing is this, honey, if you don't want to find yourself in it, then you should have did what you needed to do, because guess what, it's cheaper to keep her and them kids, and you should have thought about that. So don't nobody feel sorry for you but your raggedy ass mama. But anyway, let's keep going. So Mina calls Bambi to let her know about the tea that she found out from Erica Banks and Khaotic by way of Mama D. Now, she said she was not going to spread this tea because she wanted to confirm what was true or whatever, and she didn't want to upset Bambi and give Bambi this stress. Well, she decided she was going to tell Bambi anyway about Diamond allegedly being pregnant, okay, by Scrappy, and all of this is by way of Mama D, like I said. But what I learned was the fact that really it's given that Erica Mina is miserable, and can't nobody else tell me nothing about that. I truly believe that Erica Mina is miserable, and with her being miserable, she's searching for another miserable ex friend, and that's what she's hoping that Bambi is going to be to her. So when she tells Bambi this news, Bambi is like, girl, I'm not even surprised. She says, you know what, I'm actually happy for him, because she really don't give a damn. For real, for real. She feels like if he does got somebody else pregnant, it's gonna help get him the hell up off her back, period. And I was glad that Bambi responded the way that she did. I'm glad that she didn't really give Erica Mina a lot to go off on in that moment, for Erica to run back and take information back to Scrappy, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, I understand girl code and everything, that you, even though you said you weren't going to tell her, out of respect for your friendship, you wanted to make sure that you let her know. So I get that. But first of all, one, you're miserable. You want her to be on the same token and ticket with you. And I just love how Bambi responded to it. Like, girl, it is what it is. F them people. I'm finna go ahead and hop off this phone because I got things that I got to do. And I'm sure you do too. So let us both go and do just that. So I was here for it. Okay. Now, when it comes to Yandy and Mendices, we really haven't been seeing them so far this season, but they decided to give us a little clip, and when they did, it was giving us more about Mendices than it was about Yandy. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm okay with that, right? So they seem to be doing pretty good. Mendices says that he has a construction company and he's building single family homes. So I said, okay, Mendices, what a way to bounce back. Y'all know Yandy has her own, I believe it's like a skincare line called Yale. I think she might even be doing some type of Yale Expo or something like that. And she's doing pretty good as well. All right. We learned that Mendices is going to be over on the Shannon Sharp podcast. So he's going to be doing that with Shannon Sharp. He's super excited about it. But from the previews from the next episode, it looks like some things are going to get mixed up, and it's going to appear that he's going to have an issue with his mama. What I do not like when Yandy and Mendices get on the screen is they always figure out a way to tie his mama into stuff. And I do not want to see that Holland lady on this show. I'm not interested. So, Mendices, was there any other clip that went viral from your interview outside of the fact that you said some things that your mama did not approve of and she called you and she was upset? Your mama is always upset about something. Always. And I can't stand it. I'm over it. I'm tired of hearing about it. Every time we see you, we got to hear that your mama mad about something. And don't nobody give a damn. Okay, so let's move on from that. But outside of that situation, Mendices talks about how he kind of wants to break away from his past and people only identifying him with his past and him going to prison and all of that. He's trying to show that he's turned over a new leaf. But every time he sits down for interviews, people want to drill more into, the prison conversations, But maybe you need to have your publicist let people know to keep it limited to one or two questions about prison, and then allow you to speak heavily in another department that you feel that you're more of an expert in. Or maybe you should get on more panels and things to talk about the things that you feel you're expert in outside of just prison, so people can get to know you for something else and deem you as an expert in that arena. I don't know, but y'all rich, girl, y'all got access. I'm sure you'll figure it out. Good luck. Let's keep going. So Amy calls Erica to the studio, Erica Banks, because she wants to have a conversation with her about a record that they're supposed to do together. Now, she been told Erica she wanted her to do it. Erica was like, bet, girl, I got you. Like, yeah, we gonna do that thing for sure. We with it. Yes, 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 right? Well, when it came down to Erica getting on the track, Amy said that Erica was a little too busy. She said, I ain't got time. So she hasn't had the time to hop on the record. So when she pulls her in there and talks to her about it, Erica is like, girl, I have really been busy. Like, I've been doing things with Rocc, Khaotic trying to get me on his song. So I'm doing work with him or whatever. And I'm listening to Erica, and in all honesty, y'all, I was thinking to myself, what they got to do with Amy though? You said all of that and don't nobody give a damn. Like, girl, what that got to do with you working with Amy? You could fit her in, girl, for real, for real. Like, I don't know her schedule, but you could make something work. Like, put it on the calendar. Like, when you're trying to release the song, okay, cool, let's get it on the calendar. Let's get me in the studio. You know how quick you write songs and how you knock songs out. So you need to go ahead and just, it ain't nothing but a little verse. Okay, let her know how she need to let you know how many bars she needs to fill up how much space. Get it done. Like, it really don't got to be that serious. I don't understand the issue as to why you don't want to work with her. Do you really like the song, or do you think she's whack? Which one is it? I love Amy's voice. I have to say that when she raps, I love her voice. I think she's very talented. But we'll see. They shift the conversation from being about the music, because nothing got resolved with that conversation, in my opinion. It shifted over to the conversation being about Khaotic and how Khaotic landed a kiss on Amy. Amy, don't be making it seem like that man just kissed you out of nowhere, like you wasn't kissing him back or whatever the case is. Like, we don't be trying to play like that. But I see she's also trying to assess what's really going on between Khaotic and Erica before she goes further in with Khaotic. I don't think neither one of you ladies should be taking this man serious. Amy, you have a front row seat to see how this man is and how he treats different women that he's dated and women that he don't date at all. So why would you even consider dating him? I feel like Khaotic may have that soft, sensitive side to him where he could be a really good guy, but overall, that's not what he presents. He presents the man that's full of shit. So if he's gonna be full of shit, he needs to get shit back. It's just what it is. And until he starts showing the other side, then maybe he'll get that side of women. Like, I don't like that. But anywho, neither one of y'all should take him serious. Now, when they're having the conversation, Erica says that Khaotic is living in a dream and that she's not even interested in him. Sitting over there lying, and I don't like that. I don't like that she's lying to Amy. Like, just keep it real. If y'all sitting over there establishing a friendship, like, why are you over there lying to this girl? Then she gets in the confessional and say she is feeling Khaotic, but it ain't none of Amy's business. And I'm like, that's not fair, because I feel like Amy, although she never had to tell you a damn thing about a kiss, Amy opened up to you and told you about the kiss. So I just feel like the least you could have done was at least let her know that you were somewhat interested, even if it's just a little bit. Like, just say that. But anyway, girl, because the man over there playing both of y'all, and the fact that y'all are not, or at least you, Erica, are not properly communicating, then you only allowing him to play y'all even further. And I don't like that. But anywho, so Scrappy can't even afford a storage, so he decided he's gonna leave all his stuff in his mama house. That's how broke Scrappy is, and that's why he was sitting over there with all that damn anxiety. Okay, over there hopping from hotel to car. I can't. Girl, I mean, he told me he don't want to stay at his mama house because of how, I guess, she's controlling or whatever the case is, or how she may just pop up. And it's like, you ain't got to be there forever. Like, who wouldn't want to just go and stay at their mama house just for a little bit? I know that's Mama D, but you ain't got to be there all day. If you get your ass up, get out and get some coin, you ain't got to be around there all day for her to be popping up. But at least just go there and lay your head so you know that you covered. But I guess, honey, girl, it's giving. Are you really staying over there at hotels and in your car, or are you sliding over there really staying at Diamond House? Hello, which one is it? Are you there? And that's what it's giving when he knocking on her door. Hello, are you there, Diamond? I'm here ready to lay down. That's what it's giving. But anywho, so Mama D done fed Khaotic, and Khaotic, the way he over there, girl, I don't even think he chewing. I think he just putting the food in his mouth and just swallowing, because he is so hungry right now. You can tell Khaotic can't have no home cooked meal in a minute. So Mama D is like, oh, you need to go find you a real woman that you can go ahead and wife up, somebody that's gonna cook you a real meal. I said, Mama D, shut the hell up. Stop telling people what they need to go and get, girl. When Scrappy had him a real woman that was a wife, bearing his children and everything, girl, you didn't even want her around, just like you didn't want Erica around. You just want your son to be your man. But let's keep going. trying to worry about what somebody else need to get. Girl, you need to get from up under your son. What? Anywho, so Mama D says that no, Khaotic. He starts speaking on Diamond. Khaotic starts speaking on Diamond being late as far as her period, and then says that Mama D told him this information. So this really upset Scrappy, and he says that Diamond is not pregnant because he heard never had sex. So how can she be late when it comes to him when they never got it in like that? I don't believe shit Scrappy saying. I do not believe anything that he is saying. Sorry, don't believe it. I truly believe that they did cross the line. Now he might be telling the truth about her not being pregnant, but all that we ain't never do. I don't believe none of that. I don't believe him at all. But anyway, Erica Banks, so she's being mentored by Jock. And I actually like this for her. He said, I'm going to adopt you, but we know what it is. He's really just mentoring her. And I really like that for her. One, y'all know Jock is on the radio. So if she has music, she could get it played. Although a lot of people stream music more than they listen to the radio, I still think that's good because he can get her plays. When the radio station is hosting certain events, they can have her come out and perform. If they ever do anything like, what was that birthday bash or something they do during the summer, he probably could get her a spot there. Jock is affiliated with the industry. He could, a lot of industry people, when they're coming to Atlanta or wherever they're at, he could get her to open up. Like, I think that's a really big ass deal for her to be mentored by Jock. And I think Jock is at a place where he's not even finna try to hit on Erica or nothing. It's giving, because that's what Jock used to do, but it's really giving like big brother type energy. And I like that for her because I think that Jock has, some really good connections and relationships still in the industry, although he doesn't really make music like he used to. So I think that is hella dope. So that's what's up. Okay. Now she does confide in Jock about the situation with Amy and how she felt like she didn't have time to do her music. And that's exactly what she told her. So Jock tells her that sometimes she could be pretty harsh and direct with her approach when it comes to handling things. And because of that, people may not know how to necessarily take her. And he feels like she could be misunderstood. But with Erica being misunderstood, Erica you need to constantly let her know that she's misunderstood, but she also needs to create a space for herself to be understood as well. Because it seems like Erica is what you see is what you get, and she put it out there and she don't really care how nobody feel about it, and then let's move on. Like, that's not how that go. I don't really like she needs to know how to read the room. So somebody needs to help her with that. Okay, so because it's not gonna go well for you if you keep moving in that direction. Okay, now he did say that he doesn't want her to burn any bridges. He was like, you don't know who Amy gonna be. She could be the next big thing, and he ain't lying. She could be. You just never know who she's going to be. So don't try and sit up here and burn no bridges because you feel like you're further along in your career than she is. And what that's supposed to be, a lot of people were further along in their career than Cardi B, and Cardi B has soared. Okay, same thing with City Girls, same thing with Lotto. A lot of people were further along in their careers and then they just soared to be bigger than what they are. So don't do that. I mean, even with Megan, don't do that. Don't do that. You just never know who you're gonna need later on. So if she wants you to do a little feature, do a little feature, and she gonna remember that. And at least you better hope she remember it, because if she surpasses you in career, then maybe she'll want to return the favor once she's a bigger artist. So you just gotta work on that, Erica. Like, I don't know what's going on with you. You coming off a bit entitled, and I don't like it. All right. But I think it's great to have Jock as a mentor for sure. Now let's get to Erica, Bambi, and Sierra, because they all link up at Bam's house. And they talk about Scrappy. And what we learned is that Bambi just had the whole mediation meeting or whatever with Scrappy. What we learned is that he only wants to pay half on childcare, and that's it. So he doesn't really want to pay no child support or nothing. He only want to pay half on childcare. That's it. Because they could not come to a resolution, now they got to take it to trial, and then the judge is going to make a determination of what's going to happen when it comes to their kids and what they finna pay. Now, Bambi says that she doesn't want him to even be able to take her kids for a week. She doesn't think that's fair. Maybe because if he takes the kids for a week, it could possibly lower maybe child support or something. I don't know. But for me, I understand that she's fully upset with him, but I don't see anything wrong with this man getting his kids for a week out of the month. The only problem I would have with that is if you ain't around to really be with them, and if they're gonna be with your mama or somebody else, they know you can't get my damn kids for a week. You can get them on the weekends. How about that? That's what you can get them for the weekends or something. So we'll have to figure that part out. But she's really emotional about it. She's really upset, and I'm not gonna say that she shouldn't be. But she says she does not want to fight with this man. But all he does is love the toxic mess of it all. He loves that because that's the space that he thrives in. And as she was saying that, I was literally thinking exactly what Sierra ended up saying. That's all he knows. That's the only environment that he was raised in. That's how Mama D continues to live her life to this day, being toxic as fuck. And that's what he do. That's what he do. You know what I'm saying? And you got a chance to get a preview of who this man was when he was with Erica Dixon. But when you don't listen and you go on and you do what you want to do, it's definitely going to be a hard lesson for you to learn on the back end. For sure. And that's where Miss Bambi is at this time. But I think that's not cool that the kids get to be with her primarily most of the time. She got to do all this providing. And you mean to tell me all you want to do is pay for childcare? And you sitting over here thinking that you're doing something to me by not coming to a resolution and giving me some of the things that I want. Now you finna set it up for the judge to make a determination. And it ain't even a guarantee the judge gonna even have your side. Judge probably gonna sit up there and side with Bam. So why would you do that? Like, just stupid. And I really think he gonna end up effing himself, and it's gonna be all on him because every little bad thing that happened so far, that's been all on Safari. He created all of that mess on his own, and then he want to sit up there and complain about it. Now you brought this stuff on yourself, buddy. Anywho, Erica Banks is talking with Khaotic about the sit down that she had with Amy and how Amy met with her to talk about the song, but gave her more details about her relationship with Khaotic and how it's a real funny relationship. Yeah, they best friends, but they be taking naps together and they done kissed each other, and she done seen him in vulnerable positions. And when I say vulnerable, I mean naked and stuff like that. So it's just confusing to her because she's like, if you trying to come after me, what you doing over there with her? And I'm like, I don't even know why you listening to this man try to explain it, because he barely could even explain it. You know what I'm saying? He's talking about something. He goes to the confessional and say something like, Erica has real feelings for him, but he's single and he ready to mingle until somebody step up or something. And I'm just like, y'all both are stupid. Y'all both are stupid. I don't think Amy and Erica are cool to this day, because Amy was definitely taking shots at Erica on Instagram. And Khaotic was in the comments, and then Mozzie, Amy's ex-boyfriend, her on and off again boyfriend, got in the chat and started saying some stuff to Khaotic. So I'm just like, listen, what's going on? Like, are y'all doing this just to hype up the show for people to watch, and you and Erica are really cool, or what? Because Erica didn't respond. It's like Erica like paying it dust for real. So we'll see. I don't know. And now let's get to Erica Mina. Because Erica Mina confronts Scrappy about Scrappy not wanting to pay for child support. See, this is my problem here. I understand we be having our friends back, our friends going through this. You may want to put her man in his place and all of that. And I understand that. But at the same time, don't sit up there and say that you're Team Bambi and you got her back if you doing the certain actions that you're doing is only going to make it harder for her in court and co-parenting with this man. So it's like, if she tells y'all something and confiding y'all about something, y'all don't have to go tell the whole world, and you for damn sure do not have to go and confront him. If she's not even interested in having a conversation with him or making him choose a side, you don't have to go to him and say nothing, confront him about nothing. You don't do none of that, because you're only, in my personal opinion, making it harder for Bam to co-parent and do whatever else she needs to do when it comes to this man. Because he's going to constantly bring it up, because Scrap can be like women sometimes, where he just don't let stuff go and he just keeps rehashing on the same stuff. So it's like, just let it go. Like, stop. That's not your place. And Erica Mina, you're really using, in my personal, Scrappy as a dumping ground. You're using him as a dumping ground for the things that you really want to say to Safari and how you really want to get at Safari. That's what you do. And I don't like it, because it makes me cringe, because you're supposed to be so close of a friend to Bambi, but the arguments you give Scrappy makes me think that y'all had a history of fucking around at some point. And I don't like that. You need to fall back. Scrap says Bam, because I think that Deb said something to Scrappy about how she hates that this is happening, and everybody knows their business, and he said Bambi put everybody in our business. And I'm like, well, he not lying with that. We legit just watched her tell her friends what happened, and if she wants to confide in her friends, I think that's perfectly okay. I think her friends need to know when to draw the line and not just be out here spewing stuff to him, you know, just let her handle it how she gonna handle it. Now if he got just too damn disrespectful, I feel like then y'all check him accordingly, but some stuff y'all gotta kind of read the room on, in my personal. Now Erica says when Scrappy said that Bambi out here running her mouth, Erica says, what about your mama running her mouth? I said, now girl, I'm with you there, honey, because Mama D, you sure be running your mouth, girl. You be over there running it, girl. That she not lying. She is not lying, not at all. And I think Mama D was trying to say, well, what did I do? Girl, you know what you did. You do it all the time with your little messy self. You did it with every woman that he has. So shut up. And the only time you ever liked them is when he's no longer with them. It's giving weird, okay? Then Scrappy, when she started to address Mama D, he was like, don't talk about my mama. Don't say anything about my mama. Then he said, Scrappy said, I'll say something about your son. I'll bring up your son. And then Erica gets to the confessional looking horrible because I hate her look. I hate her hair. I hate her look. She gets in the confessional and tries to say something about how Scrappy is acting, how he's responding to her, and how she didn't like it and all this and that. And it's like, ma'am, do you also understand how you approached him about business that's not yours? And then now you want to sit over here and play a bit of the victim a little bit? I don't think either one of y'all were right in that situation. No, I don't. I think that you were doing too much, and I think that he met you where you was at and started doing too much right with you. Like, I just, no. And then she said, of course he wants to bring up my son and this, that. Girl, it seemed like everybody want to bring up your son, girl, because it seemed like Spice gonna bring him up too at a later time. Yikes, Erica. So it seems like you got your own stuff that you need to be focused on and worried about while you over there in everybody else's business. What's going on with you? Now Sierra tells Scrappy that he's wrong, and he's like, wrong about what? She says wrong about Bambi. Now I was thinking he was, you know what I'm saying? I feel like Scrappy definitely did too much making it about his kids when he was over the line, knowing that his issue was about something completely different. It had nothing to do with the kids. He was already feeling away. He was embarrassed that Erica sat up there and told everybody he didn't want to pay child support. Like, that's what was really going on with him. So Sierra comes and tells him that he's wrong. I thought she was talking about for his behavior that night, but then she says, you're wrong about Bambi. And I'm like, well, what is he wrong about when it comes to Bambi? Because Bambi is telling y'all her business, and then y'all are bringing that to other people. So I'm or at least bringing it back to him. So I'm a little confused. What was he really wrong about with that? Anywho, Mama D says the Bam does witchcraft. I said, Lord. I said, well, then hell, you about to do it too then. The way you be out here acting, y'all probably on the same page. So Sierra tells Mama D that she be starting BS, and she do. And she do. You always be in the midst of stuff that you don't need to be in. So I was definitely here with Sierra on that. Even though she could have, not staying there. So Mama D need to hear that. Like, girl, you be doing too much. You be enabling a lot of the BS and stuff and keeping the shit going. Yes, you do. Just like she been on these different lives. I haven't watched any of the lives that she has put up about the Bam, but she definitely keeps the BS going. Now, Scrappy doesn't like that everybody takes Erica's side. Takes Sierra's. I'm sorry. Scrappy doesn't like the fact that everybody takes Bambi's side. And my thing is this: if you don't like that they take her side, but you know that they're going to take her side, why do you continue to get upset when you already know what it is? You do need to go off, and you do need to heal, and you do need to work on your emotions for sure. Like, you just need to get that stuff in check on your own, so you're not over here just going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, But that was pretty much the whole episode. Not much else happened with the Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. That's all that I have at this time. I want you guys to go ahead and hop down in the comments. Let me know your thoughts about the episode. I'm Jamie, that's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter and Threads at Jamie, that's me. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.